Name.
Lee Priest.
Gian Enrico.
Surname.
Priest.
Pica.
Nickname.
Asshole.
Jep.
How old are you?
51.
54.
Being a pro in 2023, what does it mean?
Well, I'm not a pro now, so it means nothing.
Nothing.
What do you think of the open division at Mr. Olympia?
I think it's good. Could be better. Should only be one division, no 212.
I'm fully agree.
What do you think of Hani Rambod?
The pro creator, I've never seen him create a pro yet.
I work with him and not Mr. Olympia.
What do you think of gurus?
Gurus, waste of time, waste of money. All you need is a good training partner, a good support team. Up here you need it, and in here you need it. Gurus, nobody knows yourself better than you.
I had a very good experience with few gurus, a very bad experience with other gurus. So,
When did you turn pro?
I turned professional when I was 19, just turned 20.
How much did you pay for your pro card?
I think it started off about $175 a year, then it went up to $275 a year. So I think it's one of the only sports where you have to actually pay to be a professional.
ho pagato più di 120 milioni delle vecchie lire.
Have you ever felt like a decoration on stage?
Luckily no, because I always used to get called out a lot, but I do feel sorry for the other guys who stand on stage and just look like a stage decoration.
I felt many times a decoration.
But you were a beautiful one.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have you ever felt the need to write IFBB Pro in your Instagram name?
No, because back in my day, if you were a professional, you actually looked like one. Today, a lot of people put pro in their name, but when you look at them, they look like pro golfers, tennis players, dart players. If you've got to put pro in your name, you're a loser.
I'm sorry, I did it.
You've known each other for a few hours. What do you have in common?
Nothing. I have hair.
Yeah, I don't have hair. Oh, by the way, I don't have any tattoo.
But we do think alike, and we think along the same lines.
Yeah.
And we actually have in common that we do love the sport and we want to see the sport grow for the better.
Yeah, let me add, we speak the truth, our truth.
How old were you when you first had sex?
With myself? Now, when I had sex for the first time, I was 13 years old, but I'd been dating a girl for 2 years. She was 18.
23 years old.
Have you always dated girls with an athletic body?
No, over the years, I just date anybody, or I dated girls who I just liked, or they didn't have to be in the training. The majority of my girlfriends didn't train. If they had a good personality and we got along, that's what I look for. I didn't, the body and stuff, that's just superficial, so I never worried about it.
I would say 50-50. This is about my experience in my life. It's not about preferences, it's exactly what happened.
Have you ever dated anyone who's been involved in a sexual investigation within the IFBB?
Sexual scandals? No, but I've been with girls that have been in threesomes and stuff like that.
No, I did not. I had a very bad experience.
Have you been following the Washington Post investigation about sexual abuse on women within the IFBB?
Haven't really been following it, but I heard about it, and being in the sport for so long, you know what goes on. It's almost like in Hollywood, the casting couch. You'd always hear of girls who were very friendly with promoters and judges and would place very well just for doing favors.
I did. I've been interviewed 5 or 6 times, I don't remember, from one of the major investigator of Washington Post about not really sexual investigation, but about things came to me when I was promoting shows, and mostly about money laundering, tax evasions, and so on. Yes.
Do you think bodybuilders could need a union?
Bob Ciccarelli is always out for himself, but the bodybuilders would be good with a union, somebody outside, but even if they don't have a union, all the bodybuilders really need to do is drop their egos and stand together, because without the athletes, there is no bodybuilding, there is no contest. So a lot of the guys just need to let go of the ego, stand together, and the sport will be a lot better.
I think that bodybuilders behave too much as a sheep, and it's a big mistake. And if you are a sheep, you need a shepherd. So, yes.
Lee, do you have any advice for Gian Enrico?
Get a good lawyer.
Advice for you, get a good lawyer. But no, the thing is, like I said, I've been labelled a troublemaker, a bad boy. I'm sure you've been given names, but to me, I don't understand that, because both of us, we love the sport. We got into the sport because we love training. I never got into it to compete, and we both want to see the sport grow. Like I said, my days of competing are over, but I want to see it grow for the younger kids coming up, so they can actually be treated fair and get it, when they compete, get a fair showing on stage, get the politics out of it, and just make it a good competition.
Gian Enrico, do you have any advice for Lee?
The only advisement I can give you is keep going the way you're going. Keep saying the truth. I'm seeing the comments of the people on your real Instagram stories, and outside what they're saying and they're behaving, I believe they know you're saying the truth. So it's just a matter of time. So.
And that's a sad thing too, because even some pros who are competing now behind closed doors will agree with what we're saying, but they won't stand up, which I don't understand, because if they did stand up, changes could be made for the better of the athletes, the sport, and the promoters. We just need to all come together on the same page.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, we're done.